Alright, boys, what is good? So today I'm gonna be backtesting a pair that's been in the backup pair list for a while. It has the potential to be a main pair. So I'm gonna be backtesting like further like 2 3 months of just recent price action and yeah. So follow along and then I'm just gonna show you the potential of this pair, how it can hit like numerous 1 to 10s, even going off like a 1 to 20. So let's get into it. Alright, so let's get into it. So as you can see in the 4-hour time frame, we did take out a good low. So if y'all can see, this is like a what we look at right here, then to this high. So it's more like a swing low, right? So just taking that out, that's like a either reverse and like we could end up going bearish, or we could just continue with the trend and we just taking out a good low. That's like liquidity is like where resting orders like lies. So this could be like a good low that we kind of like pull back and go bullish from. So let's see what's up. Let's see what's up. Let's see. Let's see if we can get set up. Yeah, okay, we're doing good. We're doing good. Okay. Yeah, by the way, shout out to Matraya, Mayrit. I don't know how to pronounce it, French names, but I'm gonna shout out to him. Shout out to him, bro. W man's, I ain't gonna lie. Created this indicator that like draws up zones for us for my strategy, for the strategy in general as a whole. So it saves you lots of time instead of like manually drawing up demand zones or supply zones. So it just does it for you automatically because there's like a certain rule. So basically, you can see 2 or 3 candles or like a good uh a retracement, but not touching the zone, and then we need to see continuation of taking out that high, so like a break structure without tapping in and mitigating the zone. So that's basically it. And then once we come back to like induce that low, we tap into the demand zone, we enter it, and we look for buys, and we just go continue for the next highs. Simple as that. So we just basically trading this, and then all we want to see is like a nice breaker structure right down here. And then this is where like liquidity is, right? Like we have the money orders right here, line down below, and then this is our like demand zone. And we want to see retrace back and then go bullish. So that's basically it. Just following market structure, following the trend. Simple as that, bro. Not like a complicated strategy. Really simple, bro. All right, so let's just wait and see if we can get this up. How these indicators? Okay, that's not bad by the way because it was yellow and we were waiting for break structure. That was invalid zone. I'll just go over like 2 months, 2 or 3 months of price action. See what's up. See if we get a nice trade. Okay, we're good. Let's see what's up. We took out these ones. Start the demand zone right down here. That's still valid. I don't know why 7 days is supposed to be 14 days, but whatever. That's something that Matraya needs to update. Invalid. Last zone down here, but it's a middle zone. So this is the first zone and then the second zone. Once you invalidate this second zone, I won't, I'm no longer looking for longs. Oh, okay, cool. First bullish candle. Sorry about that. What am I doing? Alright, cool. So this is low key kind of valid. Took out a nice level of liquidity right down here. Also, if you could see, just looking at price action, like I said, we took out a strong low. So then once we were tracing, we were like going down and down and down, and then we're gonna expect like a pullback, right? So this pullback is basically like so this deep retracement down here took out a nice low. So this is where like it's basically like re-energizing the I don't know how to say this. What the hell? But yeah, basically it's just like when we take out a good low, it's like you go from low battery to 100% battery, and then you just continue with just going up and up and up. So yeah, so right down here, we tapped in a good level of liquidity. I mean, we tapped in a nice demand zone, took out good level of liquidity. As y'all can see, this is not more than 14 days old, around almost 14 days, so that's good. And yeah, we just enter on this first bullish candle. Fortunately, I sped through another candle, so I was unfortunate. Okay, leave it at my monthly yearly opens, and yeah, just honestly, it hits 1 to 4s a lot. So let's just see. Let's just continue. It's just okay. Still holding. Allow this. Okay. Alright, let's go. Let's continue. Okay, do we hit 1 to TP1? TP1 is at 1 to 4. Let me just make sure we hit that 1 to 4 mark. Yeah. Alright, we can just see this high right there. Alright. Make sure. TP1, then structural, as simple as that. TP1. Alright, so I hit TP1. Okay, alright, cool. TP1 secured. Alright, now we just break even. Yeah. Honestly, I don't want to be too greedy, so I'm just gonna say to this high right there. Simple as that. We're gonna secure this or not. Make sure you like hold on to just go to whatever. Not gonna move my TP. Nice, good stuff. First trade secured. That took like almost a couple days, I'm gonna lie. It's more like a swing trade. Yeah, 7 days, almost a week. Damn near a week. Alright, next trade. Crazy volatility, I'm not gonna lie. Alright. I'm like, my only like concern about this pair is the spread. So I did check FTMO spreads. I want MT5 logged in and like on a demo test spreads, and the spreads are really pretty much decent. So I only prefer you guys to trade it on. Oh, this is tapped or not? Okay. I only prefer to trade this pair on FTMO because I checked almost every other platform. The spreads are like dog shit. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, this is invalid. Honestly, with these two zones, you could take either. There's no preference to take only one. Just avoid one. So depending on how you perceive things, you could just take both if you want. Alright, one of them got invalidated, I guess. I don't know. Let's see. Not be too quick. Did we tap? Okay, we invalidated both. This is, yeah, we just invalidated both. Alright. Why am I so zoomed in? Let me just zoom out a little bit so I can have a clear. Alright. Did we just hold on? Did I just skip through this? Okay. Is this, wait, hold on. Yeah, I just skipped through this as well. I went too fast. So. If you retrace back here, I'll put my limit right here. I feel like daily open, whatever it is. I would have just leave it. I would have messed on. Let's try to be slow this time. Candle. This is the top zone. Those tops before below there, and then they just target structure. Honestly, I don't know where this. Are we at all-time highs? What the hell? Don't tell me at all-time highs. Alright, let's just continue. Structural. It's gonna be a stop loss, but whatever. Yeah, hold it. 1%. Alright, cool. Alright. Break a candle. Alright, cool. Break a candle. Yeah, honestly, this is a good trade. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna count. Let's go back. Replay. I'm not gonna go back and replay. Gotta be honest. That was went too fast, so let me go back real quick. Explain why I'm gonna take this. You see, alright. Yeah, we are so bullish, right? So bullish. Take on these highs right down here. Yeah, okay, cool. We're chilling. See, I can see this is the market flow. So do something like that. Yeah. My opinion, yeah, I'll take this. See, so no problem. Yeah, it's just, yeah, we gotta just have liquidity right down there, and then TP1 at 1 to 4. Let me see. We tend to hit 1 to 4 is a lot. I'm not gonna lie. Oof, 1 to 4, and then double it at, honestly, structural one more time. So about that, what am I doing? TP1, and then honestly just structural, so you could not to max it out 1 to 10, I'm gonna lie. So, yeah. See what goes on. Gotta go break even, but whatever, fuck it. I know I'll go break even. Honestly, it's up to you if you really want to go break even. Is this valid? This is one kind of liquidity. I'm not really fan of taking these type of structured trades because low structured trades are decent, but I'll probably just have it max at 1 to 4. I want out of 1. Do we tap that zone? Just I don't know, man. Let's go. See what's up. See what we can do. Alright. Nope. I don't know if this is that supplies on hold. I was like, yo, let me just into this. But we invalidated it. Alright, whatever. So in this trade regardless. Damn, this trade takes so long to hit. Oh god, bro. Damn, yeah, almost on top. Yo, low-key just rage baiting. Yo, what is going on? Finally, bro. Alright, let's hit TP, bro. Come on. Right there, bro. I'm telling you. Yeah, I took a loss to school. Let's be honest, I don't mind taking losses, bro. This strategy is not a 100% win rate. Matter of fact, it's like 20 or 30%. Maybe if you're like so good at trading. No, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Everyone's probably like decent at trading. I'm not gonna lie. Like, there's no such thing as like, oh, I'm excellent at trading. If you're like good at it, like where you could like read market structure, if you just have good experience in the markets, whatnot, you could probably max have like a 40% win rate. If not, you're mostly gonna have like a high 25s, maybe low 30s, mid 30s as well. So that's one thing right there. We'll drink Celsius. You see this? I don't know if y'all can see it, but we'll drink Celsius right there. We'll drink Celsius, bro. Not a lot. But damn. See, 1 to 4s get hit all the time. I mean, honestly, I don't know, man. It is a swing trade. Look, honestly, I would low-key still hold this. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna cap. I will low-key just hold this because, like I said, I love swing trade. Like I like high structural trades. Like if it was something like this, I would definitely not hold. I would definitely not hold this like a extended TV. I'll probably just close mainly on 1 to 4. Like this is swing right here. I don't mind it chopping around. It's cool. This is swing. This is swing right here. This is swing as well. I'm not worried about that. I'm more worried about like these small structures, like continuation structure. What was that? But look, like I said, I don't mind. Like I like structure because it's like structure is like structure, right? You know what I'm saying? Like you have a view of the market. Like this is more likely gonna be respected, right? These lows are gonna be more respected. Right here, let's say it's high. Like no one's gonna respect this. Like this is all internal. This is more external. I'm not gonna lie. Like this is external. This is external. This is not okay. Like for example, like these. Like come on. Like if we break this low, it low-key doesn't really matter. Like you know what I'm saying? So like I like holding trades longer with like huge structural trades, like huge structural yeah. If you create like huge structure like this, and we induce like so much lows, I would low-key hold it longer. I don't mind holding it for even weeks, you know. So it's really good. So yeah, this is like a continuation. That's why I only held it at 1 to 3, 1 to 4. It's cool. It's top of the zone. I will not take anything in here. I will not take nothing here. Only top or bottom. Simple as that. Top is just a continuation, just to continue going up. Bottom is because we took out all these level of liquidity, and like I said, the market is going to be at low battery. They're going to want like the market when it dumps and wants to like take out like lots of lows. It's because it wants to recharge and refuel. It's at 0%. So once it comes down 20%, 30, 40, 50, 60%, and then boom, it refuels. It's at 100%. Let's go up. I got a need for speed. Boom, 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 and then hits TP like that. I don't know if that explains it for you guys, but yeah, that's how I see it, bro. Yeah, let me just clear up this stuff. But yeah, this is nice.